Hello friends, welcome back to the course. So what we will do is we will move on to making the same program that we have made in our last few activities when we have drawn the cube. So we will go to control and we will go to repeat. So we made this program, and here what we had is instead of 10 we had answer. So whatever value we were putting here for the answer, we were getting cubes as per it. So what we will do is we'll first run it and let's see what happens. If we enter the value of 3 as a as 3, if we enter the value of a as 3 and b as 2, you will see it has drawn only 2 squares, 2 cubes and 2 cubes. So it has neglected the value of a. Now why it is happening is because we have entered the value of answer in both the repeat loops, and value of answer is whatever the value of b is, it will be the value of answer. We have already seen in our last activity, because the last value of answer that we have given will be the value it will be retaining, and the same will be used in the repeat loops. Now what we will do is instead of answer we will put a and b, and let's see what happens and how this program changes. So we will put the first repeat loop with a and the second with b. Now this will become very interesting. Let's run it. So you can see it has drawn 4 cubes on one row. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And it has 3 rows, 1, 2 and 3. A is the outer repeat loop, so it is 3. B is the inner repeat loop, it is 4. So we are drawing 4 times cubes. We are drawing cubes 4 times, then we are changing our value by 2, and then we are again drawing 4 times cubes. So 3 times we are changing the value of y, 1, 2, 3, and 4 times we are drawing the cubes. So here what we have learned is we can make as many number of rows and columns as we want if we change the value of a and b. So now let's go ahead with the exercise for this lecture. Your exercise is that in the same program you have to make a very small change so that the color of cubes changes. So you have to draw a different color cube in the same program. So you just pause this video for a few minutes, try the program on your own and get back to the video after trying it. So I hope you have been successful in making this program with different color cubes. So to change the color of the cubes, we have a command in colors. We can take this command, set hue to this particular color, and we can put it here. So when the program starts, it will select the color and then it will print a different color cube. So let's reset it and start it again. So we will make a smaller cube. Okay, so you can see the color has changed. Now you can click here and you can select any color of your choice, and you can see that this ring has total 360 degrees. So you can select any color from 0 to 360 by clicking on the color and if you run it, see, the color has changed. So you can do another thing. Instead of setting like this, you can click here. You can pick this statement, set hue to 50. You can select any color, say 180, because we have colors from 1 to 360. So you can select any color. So this is the 180 color. So you can choose any color and you can try on your own. Now I will give you another exercise. So in this exercise, what you need to do is you need to print cube in such a way that the cubes. Hello friends, welcome back to the course. Now what we will do is we will move on to building the same. So this is the output you have to generate. It does not matter how many rows and columns it is generating. So you can take few minutes and try this activity and then get back to the video. To print cubes of different sizes, what we need to do is, so we have to go to operators, and from here you will find there is a statement pick random 1 to 10. So we will drag it here and drop it inside the cube dimension. So because we have to change the dimension, so from 1 to 10 will be a very large number because a dimension of 10 will be very huge cube. So what we will do is we will print cube from 0.25 to 1.5. So between 0.25 and 1.5 will be our cube dimensions, and we can change this number to say 100. Now let's run this program. So you can see most of the cubes are different. So what we have done is we have selected a random number for the dimension of the cube, and that is why the cubes are of very different sizes. It's not necessary that every cube will be different from each other. They can be of similar sizes also, but because it is a program selected random number, it can be any size. So this is how we use random numbers. This is a very interesting thing. Now the very next activity is, I will show you an image. Okay, in this image you can see each line has a different color. If you can see, each line is having a different color. So we need to draw cubes in such a way, and we need to write a program in such a way that the cubes which are drawn are of different colors on each line. So again, pause the video for a few minutes and try the program on your own, and then we will resume. So friends, I hope that you have tried the program and you have been successful. So what we will do is, first of all, you must have seen that here the cubes are of same sizes. It is not, they are not of different sizes. So first we will change that. We will remove this random and we will write 1. Okay, now what we'll do is we will write 0.5. Now what we will do is we will change the color . Here. Now why we have selected the color to be kept here is because we want after every row the color should change. So we have selected the color here, and once this row is printed, we will change the color. How we will change? We will go to colors and we will select this change hue by 10, and we can put it here. So when the program starts, it will select hue as 100. Then it will print all the columns of the rows. In that row, whatever number of cubes will come, it will print, and then it will change the color by you can change it by 10. I would like to change it by say 30 or say 40. So this is the program we have to make to have different color cubes on each row. Now let's run this program. Okay, let's stop this program for a second and increase the size of the cube from 0.5 to 1. Now let's run this program again. Okay, now you can see all the colors being displayed are of the same color. So we have made a very small error in the program, is that inside this repeat loop we have set the hue to 100, although we have changed it by 40 here, but again so whenever this program is running, what is happening is it is going inside this loop and it is setting the hue to 100, although we have made this program and then it is changing it by 40. But again, whenever it is entering this loop, it is again setting up the hue at 100. So what we have to do is we have to set the hue only once at the start maybe. So we can click it here and rest of the program will remain the same. So this hue will be selected as 100. So the first time it will print as 100 and then it will increase by 40, it will become 140, then 140 will be printed, then 180. So it will move like this. Let's run this program. So you can see each line has a different color. So this was the exercise that was given to you. Now let's move on to the next level. What we will do is we will print all the cubes with different colors. See, all the cubes are of different colors. So this is not a very difficult exercise. So we have already done almost the similar exercise. Now you have to try on your own and then get back to the video. So I hope you have tried that exercise. So what we will do is, for change of color in every row, we were changing the hue here inside the first repeat loop. So if you want to change the color for every cube, then we have to change the hue inside the second repeat loop, because we are drawing cube in this repeat loop. So let's run it. See, it is drawing a different color cube every time. By modifying the program with a very small modification, we are able to print a more complex cube. And if you see it, it looks so beautiful in 3D. Till now, we were printing the colors by changing the hue by 40. Now, you have to change the hue in such a way that it is not predictable. I mean, the hue will change, but we will not be able to predict what will be the next color, because here we know this is starting with 100, the next will be 140, the next will be 180, then 220. So similarly, everything is going on and it's very easy to predict. Now we have to build a program where we will not be able to predict what will be the next color. So you have to try this activity and resume the video after trying this activity.